Okay, hi everyone. For today's video, I was going to, take a walk outside, go visit Leroy's bush. But now I don't know if you can hear, but the weather is really bad. It's just raining heavily, so I prefer not to get wet today. So today we are going to talk about the 5 ways of planning a hike in New Zealand. So firstly, we have this website called Old Trials. That's a thing that I always use to check the best hikes I want to do throughout New Zealand. So it's like a worldwide website. So you can check for trails in America, Australia, Europe, everywhere. So what I do is just that I put in the filters on top to the type of hike that I'm interested today. Either it's a day hike or a multi-day, or just like a short walk for 1 or 2 hours. So once I done that, you can go to the map view and then select the area you're interested in, like how far away do you want the drive to be. So in my case, I want to go to the Great Walk, right? So I can search for this particular one, and then I can look at all the other walks around the area as well. That's the first one. So the second one is to check out the local information center, which is called iSight in New Zealand. So there's usually one in every city or just in all those tourist centered places. So yeah, so iSight have like a very comprehensive tourist information there. So if you're traveling around New Zealand, you can just go into iSight and then ask the people. They usually have a paper map, which is why this may be a preferred way to if you're just looking at something on internet. Because when you go on a hike, it's a remote region and then you may run out of internet. So well route. You you may be outside of the reception area. So yeah, that's a preferred way to have a paper map. Certainly, if you stay in a backpacker or a hotel, motel, whatever, there's usually like an information site right beside of a reception, which you have lots of brochures. That may not be the best way because unless you're looking for something really famous, it's not likely you're going to find it there. But there's another way, it's quick and convenient. You just need to walk maybe like 50 meters to the 10 meters to the reception to see where the brochures are. The fourth way is to go to the local Department of Conservation site. So sometimes they'll have, like say Auckland, they'll have a physical site you can visit, which you can get paper maps. But if not, you can just visit their online website. So they have a website which you can just check in the particular name of the hike that you want to go to, or if that's not gonna happen, you can just find the hikes that are close to your area. Check the city that you are in and then go through it that way. So they have pretty comprehensive hikes, and then it's mandatory to book a hut if you are going on a multi-day hike, or even if you're just staying overnight. That's the only way where you can book huts. You need to go on their website. So and then also you can check what information does those huts have. So some of the stuff have cooking facilities, it have hot water, maybe even it have beds, it have probably not beddings, but it have beds with mattress. But some of them are more basic. You just have like a bunk bed in a structure and that's it. There's nothing else there. So that's another thing to check. And then the last way, if you're looking for something really local, there's probably not a lot of information, but if you just go on Google Map, you can find this like big green patches on the map, right? And then sometimes if you zoom them really big, you can see there's like a little dotted green lines. That's where the small walks are around your area. So what you can do is you can just drive there, and then usually in the beginning of the patch you'll see like an information board. You may not even see that, but you know, like if there's a green area and there's no obvious way to like preventing you going to that area, that's a walking track. You can just go walk, and then if you open on GPS, you can just see yourself walking along the green tracks over there, right? So that's the 5 ways of finding walking or finding hikes in New Zealand. You can go to Old Trails website, and then you can go to the Department of Conservation website. You can go to the backpacker reception area to find those brochures, and then you can find the eyesight. You can find the eyesight or Department of Conservation's physical location, and then you can lastly you can find the Google Map. You can use Google Map to find local hikes. All right, so that's all the information for today. I'm very excited, so I'm going to get up early, which I'm not excited about, but I'm excited about the hike I'm going to go to tomorrow, which is right beside one of the great walks. But because it's a 3-day hike, I'm just going to do a little section right beside it. I'm going with my friends, so let's see how it goes. I'll see you Monday when I come back. See you and have fun during Easter weekend.